welcome to the programme. Tomorrow, Offshore Europe opens its doors to the 19th Oil and Gas Conference here in Aberdeen. We will be producing daily reports which you can see on Webb TV and on upstreamonline.com. As well as those reports, we'll also be making a 5-minute programme which covers all the goings-on with the delegates and the attendees around the exhibition hall.
Well, basically, we're here today and for the next 4 days working for Upstream and for Offshore Europe, and we're producing two things. One is a live show every day at 5 o'clock from their website, from Upstream and from OE, and also we're doing short reports as well. We've got very good interviews happening. As you can see, we've got a set behind us. We're going to be bringing our guests in here and going live every day, 5 o'clock, so tune in.
So, as mentioned, we'll be recording here every day at 1 o'clock, so please feel free to come and join us. Right now I'm joined by Hulse, Exhibition Director here at Offshore Europe. Elaine, what can we expect this year from Offshore Europe 2011?
Well, lots of people from all around the world. Last time in 2009 we had visitors from almost 100 countries, so I think they can expect to see people from all over the globe. They can expect to network with their peers and generally expect a very busy week, I think.
Many exhibitors see this as a must-go exhibition. Why is that?
I think it's because obviously the North Sea is one of the key half-dozen basins around the world where technology is being developed, it's being exported across the globe. One of our key features this year, and new for 2011, is our deep water zone in Hulse 6, where you will see global exhibits. You'll have Petrobras showing their deep water developments next to Total's Lagan Tormore development west of Shetland. And you'll be able to compare and contrast and see all that's happening in the deep water zones around the world. And obviously a lot of the technology for that is being developed from the home basin. Aberdeen is such an important centre that the global industry wants to come and talk to the Aberdeen audience.
So Elaine, you wanted to mention the free to attend conference and the technical sessions.
We have a conference going on over the 3 days, a variety of panel sessions where you can network and hear big people, thought leaders in the industry talk about topics such as oil spill, ageing infrastructure, and so on. And then we also have technical sessions going on throughout the 3 days too, and those are all completely free to attend, a great learning opportunity for people who are joining the industry or who just want to brush up their skills.
Thanks, Elaine. Of course, we look forward to tomorrow when we'll be joined by visitors and exhibitors from all over the world. Earlier today, we caught up with Webb, Chief Executive of Oil and Gas UK, about some of the issues facing the North Sea oil industry.
This week's SPE Offshore Europe comes 6 months after the UK government stunned the North Sea industry when it unexpectedly increased the tax burden on operators.
No, it was a severe shock. This type of fiscal instability this basin cannot take.
Webb, Chief Executive of Oil and Gas UK, says companies are still coming to terms with the decision.
This is a question about whether this country wants to maximise the recovery of its indigenous oil and gas reserve or not.
Webb says he hopes the other dominant event in the North Sea this year, the subsea oil leak close to Shell's Gannet field, has not damaged perceptions of the industry too greatly.
That's big in UK terms, but I do think, and this is not being complacent, but I think we've got to keep this in some form of perspective, you know. There's been some hysterical words by certain commentators and NGOs talking about shutting down Shell and, you know, this is our Macondo. It's nothing of the sort.
While we've been on air, exhibitors have continued to build their stands and more people have arrived. But what can exhibitors and delegates expect from Offshore Europe 2011?
It's a really exciting event. There'll be a great buzz about the place. There'll be a huge number of people coming through. I think we're expecting about 35,000 people. So it's a great opportunity to network and to meet with friends, both old and new, and just to get to know what's happening in the rest of the industry.
Oh, it's very exciting. You always leave excited about the industry you're working in and excited about the marketing opportunities.
We feel it's one place we need to be as a company, demonstrating our solutions for the oil and gas industry.
You know, it's always great to come here at the show and in this point where everything's kind of like in disarray, and by the time the show opens, everything's in great shape and we've got it all polished, and it's good. It's amazing how it all comes together.
So, lots of anticipation for this year's conference. Unfortunately, we're out of time, but join us tomorrow for more reports and interviews here in Aberdeen. Goodbye.